Good morning from sunny Liverpool. We're doing a UK road trip at the moment, and that should mean a few little fun videos over the next couple of weeks. And it all starts here in one of the UK's great cities, and we cannot wait to get out and explore. And this is our apartment in Allerton where we stopped off last night. As you can see, we're already making mess. Now yes, the theme of today's video in some ways is very predictable, but in other ways it should be a bit different, and there's certainly a few nods to what we're doing around the place. If you were making yellow submarine placemats, what colour would you choose? L18 I think is the postcode where we are. Let me just straighten that up a bit. And I'm pretty sure you'll recognise those chaps. Who remembers the conspiracy theory of Paul and his bare feet? Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Is it a conspiracy theory or is it just a theory?
I think we'll put shoes on today. This flat is actually way too big for us. We could be subletting. Got a big bathroom. And you can probably tell this is where we slept last night. Right, let's go. The funny thing about this road trip is that it's not planned. We're just stopping randomly. We'll see how it goes.
I need something on my arms because it's not that hot. I'll be back. Up and down.
That's our apartment up there. Perfectly located above Bargain Booze. Get a haircut as well. I'm sure you've worked out already that the theme for today is the Beatles. And there's West Allerton metro station. But for now we're walking.
The Beatles is so predictable, you know?
I know, right?
Actually, AI told me that Pink Floyd were from Liverpool. It lied to me. They're not. I got so excited. I was like, what? I never knew about this. And then I started Googling it and was like, no, this is not true.
The Beatles will do. They were a fairly well-known little band. Nice houses. It looks very English to me.
When you have to think about the English suburbs, you think brick houses, white windows, white doors.
Of course, there's a lot more to Liverpool than the Beatles, but I think it'd be a bigger challenge to come here and not find reference to them. I think we go left. Oh, the sun's out. And there it is, number 20, the home of the McCartney family. Is it National Trust now?
Yeah.
I didn't realise you could go in, by appointment only though. It's a lovely little house. And of course well kept. We should get a little selfie, shouldn't we? Say cheese.
Cheese.
And we move on. Working out where's the nearest place to go next. Feels weird, you know, filming in someone's street. But I bet they're used to it. Aye, we're off now to John's house. But let's just say they weren't next door neighbours.
Hey, it's a good day for a walk.
It sure is. You can of course do official tours to all these sites, but when you're filming a YouTube video it's much better to do it on your own and less disturbing to other passengers as well. I can remember the first time I ever came to Liverpool, I did the Magical Mystery Tour, and it was on a classic old bus. I think the buses are a lot more modern these days. Not as cool. These little streets are so nice though. Was John's house posher than Paul's? I guess we'll soon find out. Welcome to Allerton Manor. This does indeed sound a bit more posh.
You know, last time I was in Liverpool was 2019.
Uh-huh.
And I remember it was such a beautiful autumnal day. I've got pictures. We were taking pictures like, you know, with the trees and the streets. And now during the summer it looks gorgeous too.
I just can't believe that was 2019.
We were young and beautiful and full of hope.
It's all uphill. I'd have been like, John, you're coming down to mine for rehearsals tonight. Beautiful park over there. Or is it a golf course? How far is it? Like 25 minutes or something?
25 minutes, yes.
The effort we put in for you. No, the truth is we had like a 5-hour drive to get here yesterday, so it's good to stretch the legs. It was a hard day's night. Where are you taking me?
You have written a map. I'm just following your instructions.
Never trust my maps. It's nice to be in the shade though, I'm not going to lie.
I think it wasn't raining in England for at least 2 weeks.
You can believe it, you can see it on the grass. It's all a bit yellow. As yellow as a submarine. Yeah, the summer, especially down here, has been very hot so far. It's nice that the temperatures have dropped just a little bit for us arriving. And we're back out into civilization. I was beginning to wonder about my map. I bet it's just where those guys are standing. Because you can do taxi tours as well.
Yes, indeed.
Childhood home of John Lennon, where he stayed with Aunt Mimi. Oh, that's a nice house. And this one's got one of those traditional English heritage blue plaques. This is the same as the sign at Paul's house. It's saying Tickets available through the National Trust, but there's no direct access inside this house. I'm just thinking it'd be really weird to live in an ex-Beatles house. I guess you can't do that.
I'll be doing like English tea parties and invite fans.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
We're off now up the road to somewhere that gave John Lennon some very famous inspiration. I think you'll recognise it, and it's not too far away. Coach tours, are we almost there?
Yes, we are. 2 minutes away.
Yes, I think I know what they've all been looking at. We'll just wait for this noisy coach to leave before we film it. There's too many people here at the moment. We're just going to go into Strawberry Field because you can tell that's where we are. And we'll do the whole gate bit when we come back out.
You know, I always thought that Strawberry Field is like a figurative place, imaginary place, right? But it turns out it's a souvenir shop.
That is not much different from the bus that I took the first time I was here. Aye, there is a cafe here, they get a few visitors, but we're going to go to the park. That way? We're just having a laugh at this. Ringo? Jeez, look at him.
Oh.
Don't cut the branch you're standing on, pal. It's like the Botanics in Edinburgh. There's a Strawberry Field gate without all the people. It's amazing how the most normal places in your life can become inspiration for something so big, eh? That's what the view used to look like. Look, we're in our photo. Wave. The famous gate. But as you can see here, Strawberry Fields are not forever. The gate's a replica. And when you come, don't forget your Sharpie, eh?
Imagine how many times they have to repaint this
Yes.
sign over and over again.
So he Bolton, that's what that is.
I hope you're enjoying our little tour. Don't worry though, we will get right into the heart of Liverpool by the end of the video. It's early days. We've now turned onto Quarry Street. I'm sure you'll get that reference.
What is the reference?
The Quarrymen, the band before the Beatles. Yeah, that was John's band, wasn't it, the Quarrymen, before Paul joined, and the rest is history, I guess. I was just thinking, oh, that's a nice church, and then I realised it's our next stop. St Peter's. It won't be hard to find what we're looking for. And here we are, the gravestone of the Rigbys, which includes, of course, Eleanor Rigby, who died 10th of October 1939 at the age of 44. And as well as the famous gravestone, this is where John was playing with the Quarrymen one day, and who came along but Paul. It's where they met for the very first time, so it's a historic place. Where's the entrance? Nope, we're right back round again. Maybe here, but it looks very closed.
Have a peek through the door.
Can we see anything? Not really. Here's another interesting wee gravestone. W.H. Ellis, able seaman on SS Queen Mary. Aye, there'll be a lot of ship history in this city, eh? Careful how you say that. Oh, this is the Picture House, Wilton Picture House. I've got a feeling this is a Beatles location as well. In fact, this is Liverpool's oldest surviving cinema. And what it's saying online is that John Lennon used to frequent this place as a kid with his friends, but of course if you lived in the area, that's only natural, isn't it? Can't look inside though, I think it's getting done up at the moment. Aye, sorry about that folks. Under construction.
Okay, we've got 3 minutes for the bus.
Aye, we're off to catch a bus. The next location is just too far to walk in this sun. Lovely little place this. I guess at one stage it would just have been a village before it was swallowed up by the city. Well, we missed the bus, but that's fine. It's only 11:15, but plenty of time. Here it is, a 75, that's ours, isn't it?
Two adults, please. Thank
Cheers. Upstairs. I'm glad we didn't walk this. It's no far on a bus, but it'd be some height walking. Thank you, mate. We're a bit lost. We're on Calderstones Road, and that's Calderstones Park.
Look at the park gate.
I really do like the Liverpool logo, you know. That looks like a big park.
Wow.
So this building over here is Calderstones School. And Calderstones School used to be called Quarrymen High School for Boys. A former pupil was John Lennon. Quarrymen, Quarrymen, it all starts to make sense, doesn't it? I wonder what he was like as a pupil, eh? A very smart guy, but I bet he was a nightmare. Oh, in fact, on the sign it still says Quarry Bank Office, so there is still a tiny connection to the old name. These Liverpool pavements are awfully narrow. We're off somewhere very famous now, via somewhere not quite so well known. And this one's still on the map, so when will we get there? Who knows. Walk past the ice cream. This bus here is the 86A and it goes to the airport, and what's it called? That's right, John Lennon Airport. Welcome to Mossley Hill. We're getting there. Look at the kids on the side of the street, they're selling lemonade.
You fancy lemonade?
I do, not seen that for years.
Because then we tip.
That's all I've got.
Are you guys off school now? Good for you. Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Oh, bless them. Cheers.
Cheers.
Refreshing?
Yes, it's good.
Like I say, I've not seen that for years. Oh, that is good. We're just walking past this one, Dovedale Primary School. That's where John and George went to school, I think. Hey, we never found George's house. I know that Ringo's is way out, like Ringo himself, but George's house, is it not around here? If he went to primary school at Dovedale, it must have been. Nah, sorry George, your house is too far away. My favourite Beatle as well, Cornerstone Church. Lovely. Really impressed with the suburbs of Liverpool, by the way, and all these red brick houses. And you know something else I've noticed about Liverpool? People speak to you in the street. Look where we are. But this does not look like the penny lane we thought it was. I think we're at the wrong end, you know.
Oh no. Oh, we've got time, we'll just walk the other way. Let's
Selfie. Go. Selfie. And back we go, what are we like? Just when it's called Penny Lane, you think it'd be quite small. Apparently not. But you've just spotted what I think might be the original sign. The fact that it's behind glass would tend to suggest it, eh? Mm. Wow.
Looks old.
That is awesome.
That is cool.
So it looks like it was worth coming down this end of the lane after all.
I always thought Penny Lane was the name of the girl.
Penny Lane Fish and Chips. Hey, we need to find something for lunch.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I'm noticing like here there's actual street signs on the other streets, but on Penny Lane there's nothing. And I wonder if that's because they always got nicked. Let me know in the comments. Imagine living here though, eh? That is pretty cool. I guess there's a few hairdressers and barber shops in Penny Lane just because of the song. But Paul was using a bit of poetic licence there. Neither the barber shop or the fire station were actually on Penny Lane. But the shelter in the middle of the roundabout certainly exists, and that's where you'll find what is, or what was, Sergeant Pepper's Bistro. We popped in a little coffee shop, that's Penny Lane just round the corner there. And they sell Fritz Cola, I remember it from Germany. Am I ready for this? Well, as a lunch, this is a picture, isn't it?
Fancy!
I've got toasted banana bread with very nice looking yoghurt. And you've got smashed avocado.
I could share with you now.
I'm not normally into these fancy things, but this is ridiculously good. Well, that was easy. Job done. Let's head into town. Cheers, guys. Well, I enjoyed my lunch, you not so much.
No, because my bread was fried on the pan with oil. Not toasted, you know, not just normal bread, but fried.
Is that not the best thing in the world?
But it didn't say it was fried, so...
She's still moaning. Okay, let's get a bus. I think we can get any of those.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Why not?
Sure. She's still talking about her bread.
I just think it's not normal to be frying bread. You're the only person I know who's frying bread, you know that?
What are you Googling, honey?
I'm checking if it's normal to have fried bread served. The British coffee shop.
She ain't letting this go. I'll just look at the scenery.
Classic staple of the British breakfast.
Thank you.
You have to be European to understand how strange it is to have fried bread.
It's my everyday life, folks. It's a bumpy old bus, not the kind of place you want to be after fried bread. Can I just say, by the way, my banana bread was...
Yeah, it was nice because it wasn't fried.
Thanks, mate. When you get near the centre of Liverpool, it's like the opening credits of Brookside. Right, where are we going? That way. We're going to pop into this shop for a reason. Fingers crossed. Gotta get a new vlogging camera. We're not looking to buy anything, we're looking for a cat. There's a story behind it.
Did you find him?
No, don't think he's been stuffed. See, last time we were in there in 2019, I got my picture taken with a cat, and unfortunately, poor old Murdoch, he died in 2022, but they replaced him with Coco. But Coco's not on shift today, so we've still got no cats in this video. I'm pretty sure the Blarney Stone's just outside Cork, not Liverpool. Yeah, Delphi, that's where I stayed the first time I came here.
I like the tower, I don't remember it. Maybe they just put it up.
Oh, and by the way, I was talking about Brookside, which is something you've never heard of before. It's a TV show, but there was another TV show that was set here in Liverpool. You know what it was called?
What?
Bread.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Not fried bread. Ah, there's your tower again.
I like it.
And now we're in the city centre, just expect everything Beatles to really ramp up. I think the Cavern Club's just round there. I remember it well, and it's on this street that you have a real problem with copyright music on YouTube.
Oh, is it?
Beatles shop.
We just have to keep singing over the music. You start.
That's not the Beatles. I think you might be able to see why we kind of preferred the out of town locations. Alright, Silla. Just looking for our Lennon glasses. Yes, we could be brothers. I think they've got live music in here 8 days a week. She didn't get that.
I did get it. I got it.
Yeah, this isn't going to go down well on YouTube. Yeah, we know that the Cavern Club isn't the original one, but we thought even the fake one was a bit more real than that. Are we in the wrong place? No, I think that was it. Yeah, this place, what's it called? Matthew Street, is ridiculously touristy and not very authentic. My advice, skip it. We're going to go to Albert Dock now. Because we'd rather be by the sea. Or should I say the river. Amazing. Reminds me of Glasgow up here.
I was thinking it.
You can now see the Liver building off in front of us, and you can actually go right to the top. Not something we're doing today, but if you want to see a video on it on YouTube, check out Phil Carr. So we've made it down to the river at last. We've got a cruise ship off in the distance, the ferry across the Mersey, and all these grand buildings around us. I was sure the new Everton Stadium was down here somewhere. Maybe it's a bit further on. Holland America line. Mersey ferries. And there's a lot of people waiting for a photograph with a Fab Four. Actual size, you know. The old dry dock.
No, not the Titanic, babe, no. Titanic's long.
Yes, it's the Titanic. That's a typical Tate Museum statue, isn't it? I do like it down here.
Yeah, me too.
Who remembers when they used to do the weather live from Albert Dock? I don't think we're allowed to talk about that guy anymore. I can smell food, it's lovely, but I'm not hungry. Fried bread? Well, we've got a golf challenge. You've got to hit the ball from there onto the island.
How many is in the water?
There'll be those dissolving golf balls.
Oh, really?
I think it'd take me about 100 hits just to get it on the island, never mind in the hole. What have we got now? The Beatles made out of jelly beans. I think that's a sign that this video is pretty much finished, folks.
It's quite good though. Edible art.
So from here at Albert Dock, we're wrapping up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. The road trip now continues south and west. Can you work out where we're going? Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.